Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jerron, helping leaders make great plans. And as you can see from the title, this video is about selling. Now, what I'm going to do that's different than other videos that you see is break it down in a way that is easy to understand. And so, when we think about selling, this can apply not only in business, but also in jobs and also in relationships. And one takeaway, or the main takeaway, is understanding the difference between convincing and persuading. See, I understand convincing, and both of them are part of selling. It's just one way is the easy way, another way is the hard way. A lot of times we get caught up in doing the harder way. And the reason why we get caught up in doing the harder way, by the way, that would be convincing. The reason why we get caught up in that way is because for so many years, for decades, K through 12, we've been taught that the harder way is the best way. And what I mean by that is thinking about yourself. Thinking about yourself, we're used to getting instant gratification. And so when we get that instant gratification, we think that it can apply in every facet of our life. Hence why you see so many divorce rates, why you see so many businesses fail, why other relationships turn into situationships, why it seems like the world is a mad place, because for so long you were taught the hard way. Now the easy way is persuading, okay? Now when I say persuading, that means that there is a person that is eager and willing to buy the thing that you are willing to offer, okay? However, I have a saying that really backs that up. Fantasy is what people want, reality is what they need. A lot of times, and I've done the research myself, people actually want to be lied to. And people, and this just goes into psychology, people are not as easily moved to buy or do the thing that they need. People are not taking care of themselves. People are caught up in addictions. People hang around with people that they know they should not be around. Okay, so you tend to their fantasy, and that is what they want. And at the end of the day, people pay for what they want. Okay, so that takes care of the persuasion end of the deal. Now the other end, as I mentioned, it's convincing. Now convincing is you trying to get someone to buy something for your own reasons. That could be for wealth, that could be to go on vacations, that could be to get passive income, that could be to tell your story. At the end of the day, no one cares about that if it doesn't really benefit them. People want what they want. And I use terminology on purpose to see if you can catch on to it. And that's the difference between paying and buying. Now, with persuading, I said paying. With convincing, I'm saying buying. And I relate that to when you talking to someone or someone's trying to talk to you and what they're saying does not make logical sense. And you say to yourself, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Okay? Compared to paying. Now, I look at it like there's two ways that we pay for something. We either pay in money or we pay in attention. Okay? So if you're dealing with a relationship, you find out the interest of that person and you find out what they want, and you serve that. You serve their want. You deliver on their need. Because I said fantasy is what people want and reality is what they need. You deliver on the reality. You do that on the back end. And I look at it like this. If I'm going to serve someone, then I'm going to serve with character. That means an avatar that is respected by the market. Now, as I mentioned, in a relationship, the market is your significant other. At the job, it could be your boss. It's something that they want. You deliver on what they want. Okay? You deliver on what they need, but it's a certain want. It's a certain fantasy. And when you think about that, you think about workplace culture. You think about all these other nuances. And 9 out of 10, the people that are getting ahead, they're catering to what someone wants. Even if what they want does not deal with the actual manual that's that goes with the company culture and all these things that you need to abide by. Now, I'm not saying go out here and do something illegal, but you can't have conventional wisdom. Now, that's something that you can look at in the 48 Laws of Power. Sometimes you got to win unconventionally, okay? So, you sell according to what they want, and that'll be looked at as persuading. Convincing is when you get someone to buy for your own needs. Now, when you get someone to buy for your own needs, it's a little bit harder. It's like grinding. It's like trying to pull someone's teeth. You're trying to guilt shame them. It's just a lot harder experience. So one would have to do that research beforehand to find out what somebody wants, and then being able to make an offer for that. But at the end of the day, we don't care about results. We just do what we need to do. As I mentioned, serving with a specific character. Now, you can have your end goals at the end of the day, okay? You can have your end goals, but that's not for someone else to know. You don't sell the pieces. You don't sell. You sell according to the payoff. So the payoff is in accordance to what someone wants. Okay, so I will hope that this video could mean something as far as you dealing with your business and being able to persuade the respective avatar, the respective buyer, according to what they really, really want. It could deal with relationships, and it could deal with selling yourself at your job, finding out what they want and work in accordance to that, not according to what you think it is. Because I'll tell you this, we put strongholds around our lives, and a lot of times we don't speak out, we don't deliver and go into action, production type of format when it comes to the thoughts that we have. We keep it to ourselves, and that's not going to get you anywhere. So sell yourself, but when you sell yourself, it's all about you persuading based on what it is that the end user actually wants. Y'all tell me what y'all think, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel. We got lots of amazing content on the way.